Good morning. Welcome back to the Pastor Study. I hope you had a wonderful Easter. I hope you found worship meaningful. If you weren't able to attend, the video of the entire worship service is already up on our YouTube feed, so feel free to take a look at that and spend some time. You can hear the sermon, you can hear the joys and concerns, you can hear the news and announcements, you can enjoy Michelle Schulman singing. There's a lot you can do, and great piano and organ music. It was a good Sunday. I'm sorry you weren't able to make it. For those of you who did, I hope you thoroughly enjoyed it. As we move through the coming week, though, we are in the post-Easter season. And I want you to really think about what this means to be Christians who engage and live out of Easter. Every Sunday is a small Easter, a time for celebrating the resurrection, because it points to our own future and the hope that we have in Christ that death is not the answer, but rather that resurrection is. So as you engage the world, think about the early disciples. Their lives were on the line. They were fearful. They were afraid. Yet, they chose to live out their faith, even if it meant their death, like Stephen, or like Paul, or Peter, or many of the other apostles who are martyred, as they share the good news that death is not the final answer, that there is victory, that there is life, that there is hope. Regardless of what's taking place in the world around us, there is never reason for you and I, as followers of Jesus, to give in to the despair of this culture. Yes, there are problems. Yes, there are things that need to be done. Yes, there is violence, there is hatred, there is rage. But you and I, as followers of Jesus, we have been called to love. To love one another as Jesus loved us. To love not only our neighbors, but also our enemies. How would the world look if we as Christians took seriously this call to love enemies? How would racism look? How would classism or sexism or ageism or what other ism you want to add to the list look if we as followers of Jesus took serious the call to love our enemies? And I'm not talking that casual kind of, yes, well, I love this group of people. No. I'm talking about actively engaging and caring for and doing something about the situation of that one that we love. I mean, we say we love our neighbors and we love our enemies. But the truth is, if you love a child, will you take care of them? Will you make sure that they have food and clothing and shelter? Will you make sure that they have what they need to succeed to the best of your ability? So if you love your enemy, wouldn't you do the very same thing? We like to think that this is complicated or difficult, but it's not. It's really about you and I treating other people the way that we want to be treated. Didn't Jesus say something about that? Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. It's active. Actually, it's proactive. It's reaching beyond the boundaries of selfishness and isolation and doing something about what problems we see. Not out of anger, not out of retribution, but out of love. So friends, as you think this week, think about how you can love an enemy and put into action what is required. Have a great week. I'll talk to you on Wednesday.